Hi everyone, it's Andy T here. I thought I'd share this information with you. It's with regards to the 1/24th scale Fire Land Rover I'm building. The electronics are going to be controlled by a Picaxe 14M2 microcontroller. That's this block you can see here in the middle. And I'm going to do some interesting things with it. It's got a maximum of 10 outputs. But you can see here that some of the things I've got programmed, for instance, this is a trigger input, which will trigger the piezo sounder on this side. Now, not only am I going to do, obviously, the indicators and the lights, I'm going to make the rear side lights also become the rear brake lights, even though they're only one LED. Now, in real terms, you'd have a twin filament bulb to show the difference in brightness intensity. I'm also going to do the same thing with the headlights on low beam and high beam. Now the difference between the two is the size of the resistor. Now when the resistor is a 330 ohm, it's a lower resistance, so the brake light will shine brighter, or the LED will shine brighter. But over here, when it's a 570 ohm, it will be dimmer. So let's go and look at that in proper terms. This is a breadboard for testing electronics. And the reason I'm using it today is because I want to have this single LED here act as both the rear light and the brake light, just like as in normal cars. Now normally you'd have a twin filament bulb, but clearly in this instance I can't because the LED is so small. So what I'm doing is I'm switching two of the outputs on this chip here, which is a 14M2 Picaxe chip, and that will control the two outputs, one on the blue lead and one on the yellow lead, to these two resistors. This one here is 330 ohms and this one here is 570 ohms. Now, as you can see, when I turn the power supply on, which is this button here, okay, I've got now the LED goes on dimly, but then gets bright and then goes back to dim and off. So now I can create both the rear light and the brake light like this, and go back to a rear light and have this off. And so now all with one LED I can control the functions of the rear only having one LED. Hope that explains things.